Alex Koons, back at Hot Tongue Pizza, ready to make some gluten-free bagels. Oh my goodness, look at that. Perfect. Your friends will have no idea that this is gluten-free. I guarantee you. Real simple recipe, creates quite a magical touch. We do it every weekend. This is the exact same recipe. All right, so we're gonna start with some water. Then the organic brown rice syrup, which you should be able to get at Whole Foods, or you can order it off Amazon. Anyways, this stuff's kind of gnarly. Make sure you get it all. Feel free to give or take a little. I like the color that it creates, and the yeast loves to eat it. All right, we're gonna mix that in because it's pretty thick. All right, after that, put our flour in there, and I am using the Authentic brand pan pizza flour. We use Authentic here at Hot Tongue. Shout out to Authentic. They are a great gluten-free brand. Aaron is awesome. His dad is awesome. You can order any of their stuff online. You can use other gluten-free flour, but that's the kind we use here. All right, I threw the yeast in. I got the salt, a little oil. Now we're gonna mix this up with our hands. That's gonna come into like a paste, really wet dough. Just keep mixing it. Put a little oil on your hand prior to this, or wear gloves so you don't get all these. Gluten-free dough is never the easiest to work with, but the more you do it, the easier it gets, like everything else. Okay, once we kind of have a uniformed ball, try to get most of everything off your hands, okay? And we're gonna weigh it out. All right, so I weigh mine out to 6.5 ounces. That's gonna make 3 bagels this way and like a small one. If you like your bagels bigger, you can do that, smaller, whatever you wanna do, it's up to you. But we do 6.5. So I'm gonna portion. Then you get this little guy. I put a little gluten-free flour on the pan here, and then we're gonna shape these dough balls. Try to get no creases in it, just make it a smooth ball. All right, then my system that I have created, very simple to make the holes in the bagel. With regular bagels, you like roll them out. Anyways, you don't have to do any of that. Gluten-free is a different beast. So I just poke a hole, just like that. And you don't want it to be too big. Basically, I think this is an index finger, pointer finger. Are the index finger and the pointer finger the same? If you're crazy and you want like a Montreal bagel, you can do that. Cool. Okay, so there you go. That's it. That's pretty simple. That's the simple part. Set this aside, depending on how hot it is, for about 30 minutes. You kind of want them to plump up. After that, they're ready to boil. All right, so it's been about 40 minutes. Drop it in the water. Got a couple, we got some baking soda and some agave in here. We're gonna boil those for 1 minute. All right, look at those. Alrighty, now you can wait till they cool off just a little bit. I have no feeling in my fingers, so I'm just gonna seed them right away. All right, I got a pan lightly dusted with rice flour so they don't stick. I'm gonna seed both sides. You don't have to, but I'm going to for full flavor. One of these we won't seed both sides, see how it comes out. Just goes in and out. This is our house everything bagel mix, but you can use anything from Trader Joe's to your own to whatever you want. All right, it's Montreal bagel. little boy. And then we are going to cook these at 400 or 520 degrees for about 17 minutes. Nice and golden brown. All right, it's been 17 minutes. Look at those bad boys. See if they stuck. No stick. This is the one we didn't seed. Okay. It's got a little caramelization. I could have probably put a little bit more flour down, but the ones that I seeded on both sides, perfect. All right, I'm gonna transfer these to a cooling rack. Let these come down to temperature because they're also still cooking. So you wait till you get to room temperature before you open it up, cut it in half, and start eating it. We got a cooled down bagel, nice color. Let's cut it in half. Oh my goodness, look at that. Perfect. You got a nice outside layer. It's got a nice chew. I can already tell by the way it feels with my hands. Spread this with whatever you want on it. Make a bagel sandwich. Your friends won't know. They'll have no idea that this is gluten-free. I guarantee you. Tasty on its own, or put cream cheese or whatever you want. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. If you're interested in stealing this recipe like I did for hot tongue, you can click the link in the bottom, steal this recipe. Kind of has my ethos on reworking, remixing, taking what you can and making it your own. Check out how to steal a recipe. Thanks for watching. Later.